Alright, people.
You're not getting the drop on me, you motherfucker. I saw you go oh, watch this.
Bye, people.
Welcome back to another week here, Aaron. You liked this so much that you thought you'd come back, eh?
Back for round 2, eh?
I'm just happy you guys had me back.
Hey, thanks for coming back, man. We really enjoyed having you last week.
He actually just kind of showed up. We didn't really have a choice.
Yeah. We can't turn you down if you're already here. Well, we can, and maybe we should. Aaron,
it would just get a little awkward.
Yeah.
Maybe for you.
Yeah. We'd be fine with it, really.
It would get awkward, so don't do it, okay? Please?
We'll see. Depending on what your top 3 are today, alright?
You pick some of my top 3s. I hope you'd be fine.
Some of them. That's
one.
The key words.
Actually, just one.
Yeah. Alright, so this week, Merry Christmas, first of all. And we have... It's Christmas today.
Should we sing a...
Did you get good stuff for Christmas?
Sorry?
Did you get good stuff for Christmas?
I got this really sweet... I'm actually kind of wearing it right now. I got this really sweet jacket right here.
I like it. That's
it's
nice.
A beaut, Clark. A beaut.
That is awesome.
So Santa, he knows my dimensions. He fit me up.
Yeah. He's been with you your whole life, really.
Yeah, he really has, actually.
Every year.
Yeah, and then I got some other candy and some clementine and some
garbage
chocolate stuff.
Yeah, who needs that? All right.
I for one, I'm really actually comforted knowing I'm going to get oranges and a chocolate letter A every year.
So this week we're doing this week we're reviewing Pigeonhole's album. They're
tell us about Pigeonhole.
Pigeonhole, they're a group out of Sweatshop Union.
Not to be confused with Pigeon John.
No, not at all. There was originally when Sweatshop Union started, there was 4 groups that joined. There was Innocent Bystanders, Dirty Circus, Pigeonhole, and Kypros. Kypros is just one dude. But this is one of the groups that was in. Thank you for that. That's really... You know what? Do that the whole time talking.
Okay, it's for all our deaf listeners.
Can I just say, is it Kyprios or Kyprios?
I've never known the answer to
I'm
that.
pretty sure it's Kyprios, and he's named after a hockey player. So Canadian rap, you're listening to some Canadian rap when you hear a hockey reference. He's taking it to the next level.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Well, I'll believe you.
So
believe.
Let's just hope this guy's career doesn't end due to a concussion, because there's currently no rap analysts on sports.
Why did you bring him back?
I don't know, man.
Stop doing that. No, just don't answer the door. Honestly, you hear it. You hear the knock. Just don't open it.
You hear a knock, don't be open.
All right. So we're listening to Pigeonhole's. I'll pull up the album cover.
Oh yeah.
We're listening to Pigeonhole's "Age Like Astronauts" album. It was from 2010. Sweatshop Union actually has a newer EP out right now named the Bill Murray EP.
Mm-hmm.
But we thought we'd go with this one because it's a bit longer and give you guys a bit more to listen to.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Because we love you.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the introduction, and you got anything else to say?
Our gift to you, baby.
Merry Christmas. People. Merry Christmas. Alright, people.
Pigeonhole, ready, set, let's go. Up with your lighters, on with the show. Just when you thought we might get no, something out of left field, something's got to blow. Pigeonhole, ready, set, let's go. Up with your lighters, on with the show. Just when you thought we might get no, something out of left field, something's got to blow. Pigeonhole, 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 pigeonhole. It's 8 a.m., it's 8 a.m. Awake again, faces in the mirror like I can see a change in him. A new arrangement, there is no containing him. Something in the attic has escaped from the basement. A new change and when something came and went. A new flame is lit which fuels me to aim and hit. Everybody, please say hello to my replacement. A new lighters, on with the show. Just when you thought we might get no, something out of left field, something's about to blow. Pigeonhole, ready, set, let's go. Up with your lighters, on with the show. Just when you thought we might get no, something out of left field, something's about to blow. Pigeonhole, 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 pigeonhole.
Round two, I wake up round two, found I feel a little strange now. Ooh, something's different, something's brand new. Welcome to another round, welcome to the crew. Pigeonhole, pigeonhole, repeat it like you're meant to hear, meant to feel that there's something tremendous here. Hibernating in the sediment, lurking in the cracks and the corners of the hemisphere. Alive and well, and taller by the minute, bring it back to health. And it evolved in my image, yeah. And when it's all finished, I gutted it, chopped it up and fed it to the critics. Pigeonhole,
ready, set, let's go. Up with your lighters, on with the show. Just when you thought we might get no, something out of left field, something's about to blow. Pigeonhole, ready, set, let's go. Up with your lighters, on with the show. Just when you thought we might get no, something out of left field, something's about to blow. Pigeonhole, 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 pigeonhole.
Illmatics, 36 chambers, even ill and out, scratch it. Back when we used to laugh how ugly Craig Mack is, when Dell still did acid and the high road was massive. Southern playalistic outcast Cadillac shit, something for my Walkman I could sing along and rap with. Doggy style was a favorite, even though mom and dad probably just hated me for playing it. Saying shit like G's up, hoes down, and biatch. We would watch Rap City so loud, don't front, don't front. You know I got you open. I would read the source for all the verses they were quoting. When stakes were high and 5 mics were no lie. Scarface had the diary and Bushwick had no eye. Shimmy, shimmy, yah, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. Used to love it, still do, just in a different way, different way, different way, different way. Back in the day, back in the day, back in the day. To my tape, I put on a tape and let it all go. Back in the day, press play, let the song roll. Back in the day, can it be that it was all so? Back in the day, so simple, the new tape. The day I put my idols on the wall, stuck Pheromones next to Bone Thugs and Biggie Smalls. Liked it all, I'd write and wanna be like Raz Cash. Circus sold my nights back with Coast to Coast and Lab Cab played all through the summer and all through the summer. Snoop Dogg songs, we drank them 40s on through till sun up. I check 1, 2, check it 1, 2. I'd hang the mic from the ceiling like Smith and West do. So cool and good and mob, so full, broke through the East Head. Primo, Woo, and Fat Joe used to listen late night to the radio. Finger on record without sleep just to get a week before the storm. Can it be that it was all so simple? Simple songs, look, take Picasso's. And when I wrote the world is yours, it was, still is, I just see you more, see you more. got devils caged in my bones, so unsettled, can't sleep. They got a hold, won't let go. Scream like trouble, heavy death metal all night. Alright, I'm a little bit damaged, yes. Out to lunch, enjoyed a couple sandwiches. A walking gallery, come check the canvases. If you think you can hang, if you can handle this. But most cannot, and that's right where the boasting stops. I'm not well. My body, my vessel, my temple, all falling under this spell. They've been heckled by pitchfork and shovel. Now they're calling out hell, hell, hell. I need somebody, can't seem to leave this party myself. It's a new day, our time to champion. Act like you know it's the anthem. It's a new day, our time to champion. Act like you know it's the anthem. Get ready for the light show, show, show. Thunder's coming, yep, yep. Get ready for the light show, show, show. Thunder's coming, yep, yep. Get ready, ready.
Up late, making it sharp like a razor. Over and over till I woke up the neighbor. From PM to AM, what's with the racket? All night feeding that big bad habit. Bigger than green loop for Rick, no scale big enough, seen like it clean blue to Richter. Richter, got a resident specter, ghost living in him like a permanent fixture. And now not a sound but the playback. Loop track running since the days of the ADAT. That'll probably make it same man loopy. Mid-air, hope that I land on 2 feet. I'm on fire this year. Everybody gets fired this year. Working till my irises blear. I'm falling apart like a virus in here.
It's a new day, our time to champion. Act like you know it's the anthem. It's a new day, our time to champion. Act like you know it's the anthem. Get ready for the light show, show, show. Thunder's coming, yep, yep. Get ready for the light show, show, show. Thunder's coming, yep, yep. Get ready, ready, ready.
Phil Spector, hands on my magnum. Gun smoke, blown out like candle wicks. Rappers hang from banjo strings the second this anthem spins. And I don't mean rap talk as in my raps are sick. And you ain't even half of my stanzas with, no. I mean literally banjo strings. Slicing skin over your Adam West dash Granny Smith. Sick of this year, diggable planet. Slicker this year with a pick in my hair. Comb in my white boy Kid Rock box cut. Tick-tock, stop, not. First name greatest, middle name question mark. Surname who cares? Insecure tank tops, abracadabra. Nothing but a rabbit out of hat top.
It's a new day, our time to champion. Act like you know it's the anthem. It's a new day, our time to champion. Act like you know it's the anthem. Get ready for the light show, show, show. Thunder's coming, yep, yep. Get ready for the light show, show, show. Thunder's coming, yep, yep. Get ready, ready, ready.
Alright, so we've been listening to Pigeonhole. And sorry about track 3 there, man. You're supposed to have Mocha only on the CD player skipped.
CD player.
So anyways,
Anti-skip.
that last track was Light Show featuring our boy Decisive.
I thought I heard his voice there. I was
Yeah.
like, I know this guy.
Yeah,
This guy.
whenever he's on featured tracks, he always sounds out of place because his normal stuff he sounds so dark and brooding on, and then whenever he's elsewhere, it's like, oh, okay, he's just rapping a rap, having a good time.
Yeah, totally.
Doing his little dance. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Doing his little dance.
Making some raps.
Yeah,
Get down tonight.
get down tonight.
But no, that first track there, Voodoo.
Wait, what was the name of the album again, or the group again? Pigeonhole.
I missed it
Was
from the intro.
Was
I
it
missed
Pigeonhole? I think it was Pigeonhole.
Yeah.
Is it Pigeonhole?
The intro did leave some room. The intro did leave some room for speculation.
It was
I
actually. It was the track Voodoo. It wasn't. It wasn't the intro. It was the first track actually that.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. The intro
My bad.
was a nice little just a loop.
Little
Loop tape
segment.
almost.
It was a build up.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, seriously about Voodoo. Kind of reminded me of the album that we did last week, Heatwave from Backburner.
yeah,
Where it started off strong with like the horns and that, because that's what that beat was all about. I don't know what it is with me and
horns.
and liking
love
the horny
horns.
sounds. I don't know what it's.
I think
about.
so glad we have him here to make the bad jokes.
I know. I'm looking pretty good now. So.
Yeah.
He's like, hanging out with like ugly people, you automatically get better looking.
Yeah, exactly.
By
You can be a
default.
6, but then when he's around, you're a 9.
Yeah, baby.
I'm
Hey.
following the sword for you guys.
Appreciate it.
Something like that.
Thank you, sir.
But no, so far I do enjoy this album so far. I kind of like their voices too, like the style, like the I don't know who it was now, but
to be completely honest, at the start there, where it just said pigeonhole for like 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like,
who we might be
what's
in.
this? Is this another cadence? But no, then it turned out really good. Like they totally like made that became a really dope track.
Yeah, I like his flow, and it kind of reminded me a little bit like of Ghetto Socks, just kind of like his style of voice and sort of how he's kind of rhyming too.
Well, I've listened to enough Sweatshop Union in my day to recognize his voice, and it definitely has the sweatshop sound to it.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing. Like it's really cool
No.
hearing him just kind of I believe he's carrying the whole album. I don't know if it's both guys. I'm not sure if it's both of them.
Yeah, I really don't know too much about these guys.
Yeah, I don't really know enough about them to comment too much, which is odd. Normally I have a lot of info about normally I'm the Encyclopedia Britannica of Eastern hip hop, but when it comes to the West Coast, nothing.
Yeah.
So I know Moko Only was supposed to be on that track and we missed him, which sucks.
Yeah.
And we had Decisive, who we know a lot about.
Well, that's pretty cool. It's goes a long way in their favor. When they got 2 big Canadian artists on their album. I know that they came from a big group, but it says a lot about these guys as MCs and as musicians.
Well, the West Coast is just like the East Coast, in that everybody out there works with each other.
Yeah.
It's very collaborative type scene, and that's what Well, Moko Only used to be on the same label as that ones on Battle Axe.
Yeah.
And Decisive he gets around.
Slut.
I like this record so far as well, but I'm sort of like waiting for it to pick up a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with it so far, but I'm sort of waiting for like a big standout song in the next. Like if the whole record sounds like this, I'd be like, that was okay, But I'm waiting for it to be like, yeah,
that track, yeah.
I'm waiting for that track.
You want the oomph.
We got
The mustard.
All right,
spicy mustard.
This next track's called "You Suck," and let's hope it stands up to the same level as Eden's track "You Suck," because
Gotta sneeze.
Hey,
that track's amazing.
at least you did that now and not while the record's playing, because I might skip again.
That's
Exactly.
it,
Yeah,
right.
we can't have record skipping. All right, let's listen to this. This is "You Suck." This is Pigeonhole.
Yeah. Oh, are you serious? Do you really, really, really wanna bring me down? Make me so I feeling shitty ow now. Why you wanna play with my emotions? Especially seeing as I'm being open with you. It's not cool, girl. You broke the rule, girl. You twist the situation, make me feel just like a fool, girl. I really thought I knew you, girl, but now I'm like, screw you, girl. Yeah, you're so cold-hearted, and you justifying it is just so retarded. I don't even know when it started. Guess since the get-go you've been guarded, darling. Guess what? You suck, You made me feel just like a kick in the nuts. Like I found 5, but I lost $100. So guess what? You suck, Her kisses never get better. They only get wetter and wetter. I curse the day that I met her.
Oh no, oh what, are you out of your mind? Did you really think that I would follow you blind? What we had was a moment in time, and I stuck it out despite all the controlling and lying. But you're so old fashioned that I don't even have the same passion for you. And so I master boredom, and as a matter of fact, even when we were cool, you never had my back. I buy your diamonds in return for the right to eat the same shit since I graduated high school. That ain't right, dude, so heed my advice. Whoever fucks with her just might get stuck with her.
Guess what?
You suck. You're about as fun as a lump on the nut. Like I gambled all I had just to win a couple bucks. So
Guess what?
you suck.
Her kisses never get better. They only get wetter and wetter. I curse the day that I met her. Her kisses, they never get better. They only get wetter and wetter. I curse the day that I met her. You see, her kisses never get better. They only get wetter and wetter. I curse the day that I met her. Wish I would've never met her.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. 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 Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't shave. I didn't leave the house till the weekend became another Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I went away. Didn't see a person, so I didn't have to say a hello. No, not a hello. No hello. No, not a hello.
Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. 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 Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't shave. I didn't leave the house till the weekend became another Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I went away. I didn't see a person, so I didn't have to say a hello. No, not a hello. No hello. No, not a hello.
Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. That was hello.
That was hello.
Hello. Pigeon John.
Yeah. That was.
Every time I want to say Pigeon John, it's not
totally,
Pigeon John.
I totally said
Pigeon
it
hole.
just to fucking fuck with you.
Yeah. Every single time I keep going Pigeon John. No, hole. Pigeon hole.
You know he used to be called Pigeonhole John, and then he shortened it up. It's like a nickname.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, why are you
Makes
here?
no sense. Yeah, what are you doing? Like, get out of here.
Feelings?
I like that one. You know what that sounded like? Was Typical Cats.
Oh,
Reinventing the wheel.
yeah, reinventing the wheel. Yes, took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Quell and all those fabulous boys.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were talking about that before the break.
Mhm.
And then you went and stole our idea. But that's
Yeah,
fine.
God. But you know what though? That track right there, just kind of seemed like a skit to me.
Right
like
there?
Right there.
Right there?
It kind of sounded just like a little skit to me. That was, yeah, wasn't really.
I liked it though. You know what?
And interlude.
You can say but I thought it was dope. It was a nice little break in the album. Yeah, it wasn't very long, and there wasn't much to it, but it was cool.
You know what? I get what you're saying. I feel if it was later in the album, I feel like we're still trying to hit that big one that Aaron was talking about. But yeah, it's so far it's been good. I'm still waiting for something to come
You
at
waiting for
me.
the big one?
And I feel like it would be better later in after you kind of got into the album. Not 4 songs in.
I think you were looking for a bangers album, and this is more of a Grand Analog second half of their first album.
Well,
Which is to say, if you haven't seen that review we did, it's a mellow album, just kind of relax, chill. Let's listen to some hip hop and just and vibe,
kick
man.
it, yo.
Let's just kick it.
It's a pretty mellow nodder so far.
Yeah, you know
It's
what?
a
Like
nodder.
that last track, I would totally throw on a mixtape just as a little interlude, and just be like, all right, this is here. Just relax, have a
Would
good
you?
time.
I would love to hear that mixtape.
I would totally throw that on.
Calling you out.
You're gonna hear that mixtape.
Let's do it.
That's gonna be your New Year's present. You get a New Year's
I'm
present.
posting it up online too, so all you guys can experience my New Year's
Oh,
present.
y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 6 days, boy.
I can make that happen.
Done.
All right, you want to move on, or you want to challenge me to more stuff?
I'm sure I can challenge you to a few more
Yeah,
things.
let's hear it. I'm
Take
calling you on your lack of challenging.
Take off your hat.
This is the listening party.
No. Alright. Okay. Now, I don't really know what the practice is, but don't sink with the captain's ship. I think what tends to happen is you save you and abandon him quick, like an egg scrambling. No time for panicking, you've landed in some hot water to be handling. Imagining the position that you're standing in with waves crashing in and your chances grim. Slim to none of you lasting in these conditions. Is the last attempt, one last battle that you're tackling. You take your last breath in, man overboard, I'm my lord captain. Too far from shore to roll back in. If we don't, we're ocean floor napping. With the crabs and shrimp, all things must pass an end. But when it comes to the captain's men, the time's not now if you're asking them. So they pull out the flask of gin, get shit-faced, start packing in the life raft with the life jackets and hope for a safe passage in land. See tails. See tails. See tails. See tails.
I don't really know why you packed for this. Got dropped off at the captain's ship with a mask and fin. Could've stayed home with the cats and been relaxing. Instead you had to swim down deep with the crabs and shrimp. Came back with the captain split. Shit, is this really happening? Better get to paddling, that's right. If you're gonna see land again before night, don't even imagine when the sharks come, you're gonna be a snack to them. Looking pretty bad for him. What you do for an aspirin? Cramp in the abdomen, make you wanna stay still as a mannequin, and you can't. Anyway, past the bend, no more than a mile and a half ahead, a small boat. Start hollering, splashing, still splashing when it passes past them. Begin panicking, gonna be a sea habitant. What can you do that you haven't been? Forced to lay low, hanging out with the halibut. Yeah. See tails. See tails. Tails. Yeah. See tails. See.
All right, so I don't think you're gonna get your big banger that you're looking for, but
Totally.
I think that this is a much more mellow album.
Well,
that track was dope, man. Like,
even there, like I totally hear what you're saying. I was waiting for like this pickup of the drums and this thing to start coming to really pull it all together. But I think they could do that, but they're like just relax, man. Just slow down. Just
and he has the fact. You know who he reminds me of is Josh Martinez. He totally reminds me of Josh Martinez.
Martinez, right?
Yeah, Josh Martinez.
Martinez.
Yeah. And he has kind of a similar voice.
Similar style. You know what I mean? Just how they kind of
Not quite as high.
relaxed but going fast.
Yeah. Well, and they can go back and forth between the two variants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was really digging that last.
I totally I like the sound, and I like this guy's voice too. Like a lot of time I complain, that you might have lyrical skills, but I don't want to listen to you rap.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that.
And this guy, he's got it. He's got some skill, he's got some style, and you actually want to listen to him.
Yeah.
That ultimately is going a long way for him.
Yeah,
totally.
Oh no.
He was just making terrible puns.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But no, I like the beat. It was kind of nautical. Like I like those little bubbles at the end, but the guitar kind of reminded me like a little bit of like like this kind of wavy, bouncy thing going on. Like there's just something nautical about it. Like it had a cool
The track is
sea sound.
the track's called Sea Tales.
I'm saying it.
Oh, are you
fits
serious?
in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making fun.
No. Like I
okay.
really mean like it had a cool sort of like that kind of ding ding like the buoy noise. It had a little bit of that vibe to it, like
I guess so. I really didn't think of it. I did not see in that light. I was totally liking it just because it was kind of relaxed and calm, and I don't know, man. Like, I know going into this, we were all kind of looking for the banger because that's what you always look for. But I think that this is the standout for me.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a chill out album. It's gonna be like a chill out album. Like, really kind of more atmospheric and like
I was
good beats and.
Like, I gotta say, I was really digging that track.
I liked it too. Like it was cool, like all the imagery and stuff he was using with like the sea captain and like rowing, like too far to row back to shore, and like just cool lyrics throughout the whole thing. Very nautical.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Jerkules. Yeah, let's move on to Jerkules.
This is not gonna happen again. I'm not gonna come down tomorrow night. I don't want to see you. I hate you. And this is terrible. I'm leaving right now. Don't you dare say a word. I was so upset. And I stormed out. And then the next night.
In the phone and she mailed it as a letter. I read it, what it said is that I failed to be the better bigger man, boyfriend, lover, or whatever. She said I wasn't words, but in actions I was never. Claimed I make a little game of it. I make a little game and then I play it with my bayonet. And she's saying it's the nature of the way I am, the way I tend to change with what day it is. Damn, now she just behaves as if she hates even the thought of ever falling for me. Obviously, all I really did was get her caught up in me. Says if I had a heart, I would've let her gone already. Honorably, not only did he listen to the words, but he put them into action and he's breaking out the terms. And I don't mean to be so harsh, but it's better than being left in the dark. My apologies.
She says that I'm a jerk, a bad decision. Tried to say it wouldn't work, she wouldn't listen. Now she says that I'm a jerk, sorry. Vulnerable, exposed, open target. Let go and yet left so broken hearted. Felt from the moment things started. Walked all over like emotions were carpet. Upset, she'd lower the bar, yet those expectations being met with something far-fetched. Love hurts, just wait till the scar sets. It's a gamble and you are placing large bets. She never liked games, well, maybe Scrabble. 4-letter words to pick the dick as an asshole. Game over, do not pass go. She's day-old casserole thrown in the trash cold. She says that I'm a jerk, a bad decision. Tried to say it wouldn't work, she wouldn't listen. Now she says that I'm a jerk, sorry.
What could have been, could have been, could have been. What would have been, would have been, would have been. What never was, never will be. What never will be, never will be. What could have been, could have been, could have been. What would have been, would have been, would have been. What never was, never will be. What never will be, never will be.
Yo, what do I know? I grew up in Nanaimo where the streets are littered with white trash and winos. If you made it out, then you might have hit a high note. And if not, you're probably gonna buy dope. of someone I know. Yeah, I know the cycle, and yeah, I know a cycle. But see, I went to high school with all of these guys who used to do what I do, made decisions I choose, but what little I knew. Started off that they'd sell it, wound up that they'd smell it, then what the hell it developed to an epidemic. Now someone needs to call a medic, cause shit is out of hand and it's headed towards pathetic. One by one, dotted sons and stepkids affected, cause it's accepted that life is just a dead strip. Now that's a head trip, to know you're not expected to grow up and get shit except shit. Like, why bother? My father never got an offer or opportunity to get his, so why bother? I'm never gonna get an offer or opportunity, that's just the way it is. That's what they grow up with, that's what molds these kids. And while the whole world is gripped by hopelessness, there's no exit, no plan B, just some drug money, coke and weed. Yep, there's no exit, no plan B, just some drug money, coke and weed. No exit, no plan B, just some drug money, coke and weed. They're drowning in the harbor. Yeah, they're drowning in the harbor. Drowning in the harbor. Yeah. They're drowning in the harbor. Yeah, they're drowning in the harbor.
This is for the town I grew up in. Yeah, this is for the town and the people who got stuck in it. Used to shoot shit, now they shoot drugs or shoot guns. I remember when we used to have fun. This is for the people I came up with. Yeah, this is for the people who gave up too quick. We used to smoke weed, now we don't speak. Don't think it'll ever go back to what it used to be.
It's not a matter of what, it's a matter of when. Started happening slow, but then it happened again. Then it happened to them. Do we actually grasp? It'll happen to us, but it happens to be that it's after the fact. Example of that, ask them out in Britain. Closed circuit television camera in the kitchen. 24/7, full scale protection. Sleep well, safety and health. Any questions? Infant DNA database biometrics. Smart ID, I mean stay quiet and domestic. Listen up, human privacy is irrelevant. Listen in, echelon, black box intelligence. Type of thing that makes you wanna throw your hands up. Type of thing that makes you wanna own a handgun. Class C citizen, sorry, don't fit the profile. Walk away, disappear, no case, no trial. I see them prying in the blood, coursing through the very veins that pump from the body to the brain. It'll go from state to province, country on the continent, until the state of power towers too steep to conquer it. So with the future coming, guess I should get used to some of the guidelines in place. But I don't like authority, especially when it's a future that is getting us used to having our privacy at stake. So I won't follow orderly.
Off like sheep to the slaughter, weak to the water when there's heat and they're bothered. Tabs on dad, a spreadsheet on his daughter.
celebration, year of the tiger. I see what you're wearing like I'm sitting there beside ya. And ain't it funny, ironic, the same fire that burns you was created by a desire internal. The eternal quest for knowledge, holographic guest in the invisible college. Press the olive, alchemists and sexaholics. Nanotechnology, check the phone, scan the blood, check the iris. 3-year-old kid, fully computer fluent. Check his progress on YouTube like Baby Truman. We wanna make it so the internet is human. So ask yourself, who are you then?
And they're off like sheep to the slaughter, weak to the water when there's heat and they're bothered. Tabs on dad, a spreadsheet on his daughter, all from information that she freely offered. Keep getting burned, it keeps getting hotter, and we follow suit due to it seeming proper. Who would have thought we would soon need to watch our backs like that? Or what a dilly, what a whopper.
Alright, so that was Year of the Tiger featuring Mos Eisley. And before that we had Bleed and Jerkules. And it was really cool to hear Mos Eisley, because he's from Sweatshop Union, to kind of work with them again. Dope, really dope song. What do you think? You've been pretty quiet, so what do you think about that track?
You know what? I liked You're the Tiger a lot, and I also liked Bleed before. And what I liked about both of these songs is like the last 30 seconds or so, instead of just fading out or like doing some scratches or something, the beat just kind of like they sort of had like a little cool outro. It's like the producer, give the producer some.
It was kind of what happened on Mocha's Airport albums. He would do half the song where he's just rapping, whatever, and the second half it would totally kind of switch up and be like an extended part of the beat where it'd be half new beat, half kind of old, and just kind of working and be like, all right,
it up.
The beat's a big part of this album, and I think that's what's happening here.
That's cool that they're changing it up there, and I don't know. One of the things that I hear from people who like give hip hop a chance and like try to listen to it a little bit is they'll be like, "Oh, the beat's really repetitive." And once I heard people say that a couple times, I was like, you know what? That is true. There's not that it's kind of tough to have the beat change up a lot and still have the song sound really consistent all the way through.
Swole members got hit on that back in the day hard when they released albums that had a one, like every 8 bars the beat would repeat, like Deep End they got hit on for that, where it's just like they be criticized for using a beat where there's almost no change up at all.
Deep End is so dope though.
Deep End's amazing, and a lot of the other tracks too where they use really repetitive beats. And I think what people don't realize is that the beats can get repetitive, but what happens when that if you're a competent group, at least when the beat's really repetitive, what you end up listening to is the MCs,
yeah.
And you hear what they're saying more, and you hear their voice and the inflection and everything, and that really carries the song. And it only works when you have a competent MC. I mean, there's a ton of bad rap out there where it's just like terrible beats.
Can you give us some examples?
Yeah, I can. The Burnt Rubber Lung album. Flip Kuma is just notorious for doing stuff like that. He uses really repetitive beats, and his lyrics are not really enough to carry the song. Like he has 4-minute songs, but they should be 2 minutes long.
Well, we all know your feelings on Mr. Flip Kuma,
and if we don't, we should. Flip Kuma's album, The Burnt Rubber Lung, was pretty terrible. You know what though? I would love to hear one of his other albums. Maybe we're just, maybe
it was a timepiece.
It could have been. It could have just been where he had a dark period and it was just, a stinker. Everybody has stinkers.
Yeah. No, but what I was getting at was sometimes, especially from the outside looking in, the producer is underappreciated. People don't really know how a beat's made or because there's a band not playing and the sounds is coming from somewhere, you don't necessarily get to appreciate that all the work that went into that. So it's kind of cool that the beats kind of got to do their own little thing at the end, and you go, oh yeah,
there's a lot of work on that end too.
Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of cool that they put the little spotlight there on the end of those last two tracks. I thought that was a nice touch. It was a nice touch. I liked You're the Tiger more than Bleed, but I did appreciate those little pieces of flair that they put on the end.
Yeah, they had 6 pieces of flair on the end, I believe.
I think it was 36. See Brian over there? He's got 36 pieces of flair.
There are actually, yeah.
Oh, so we'll discuss during the break.
You have a minimum of 6 pieces of flair on the end of each track. But if you want to be an overachiever, you should be like Brian. Someone has a case on the Mondays!
Perhaps.
Grayson's been aging. He grew up down this block and wrote his name in the pavement as a child before the Jones and the Jamesons came into town. He seen the neighborhood changing. Remembers way back in the day when it was commonplace and good taste to be behaving. But nowadays the teenage kids are all vagrants, yelling like cavemen late night. They would wake them with the devil's music vibrating through the pavement to the AM. Pushed past the point of being patient, couldn't face himself, feeling like he gave in, believing no one even miss him if they went away in. Never reared their ugly heads again in this location. Now that summoned something evil out of old Grayson. That night lives changed, lives got taken, and 3 boys lie buried in the basement of old Grayson. I'd like to thank you all tonight for listening. Tonight for listening.
Tis the season, he's thinking about sleeping, but it's pushing -40 and he's freezing. Breathing out clouds like a steam engine squealing, speeding down the track from his lungs through his teeth into the evening. And he's been watching people leaving, keys in the hand, driving home in the Jeeps, and nobody even looks up when he's speaking. He says, spare a couple if you please, ma'am, 'tis the season. Under gloves, his cracked knuckles are bleeding, unseemly to the people passing by when they seen him. Beyond freezing, beyond all reason, believe it's enough to make a person start scheming. 'Tis the season to start a poor man stealing, knife at the throat for the rich man's jeeping. Nobody even looks up when he peeks in, sits down and puts the keys in.
I'd like to thank you all tonight for listening. Tonight for listening. Thank you. Yep. Pigeon hole. Sweat. Hello. Is anybody out there? 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 Breaker 19 copy, calling out from the top floor the lobby. Alert the police, there's a robbery, and everybody suspect. Don't know who you can trust yet. What's next? What will the sirens bring? I have been sitting, waiting, idling. When they sing, will the crowd start silencing and walk away, talking of what might have been? No smoke, no
no flame, no fire, oh no, false alarm, no horns, no choir. I've arrived and there's no survivors, but I'm here, calling out. Hello, is anybody out there? 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 Stay away. Red tide, move along, form a line, left, right. Stumble around like the deaf blind, hella killer, playing the tape till the deck nine. Yep, I'm at the front door, knock, looking for what's left of it. I'm flipping every rock. We all got a finger on the chop block, and not the one of them I wanna be there when it drop. Mayday. Everybody make way, vacate. No time left to debate, delay. Sky is falling, they say. Hello, is anybody out there? 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 Is anybody out there? Yeah. Is anybody out there?
You're on, sir.
Interesting. I have to say, chin grab. Lean in, gentlemen. Gentlemen. I have to say, of all the songs on this album that feature the word hello being repeated several times, I prefer this track. A question to the artist that we will try to resolve that I would love to get an answer to is origin of the name Itchy Ron. I'm always curious about like MC name origins. How'd you come up with that? And things like that. And I gotta know.
It's because his name's Richie, and one day he was just on, and they just reversed it. Richie's on, man. Hey, he should be called Itchy Ron.
You know, you're not supposed to have dead air on a radio show, you know that, right?
Happens all the time, sir. You're the listening party. So that was Emergency featuring Itchy Ron. Before that we had Down the Block. What do you think of Down the Block?
Down the Block was okay for me.
It was
really,
okay.
Didn't really stand out. It wasn't a bad song, but
yeah, that's how I felt. It was good. It did its job. Would I go back and listen to it? Don't know.
Yeah, but again, I mean, if I put this,
sorry, no, let him repeat it. I want to hear this terrible joke.
No, I said I don't think we're gonna go repeat it. We go to the next song, right?
Awesome.
I know.
God.
I have a question.
Hey, Woody, bring him back more often. Really do it, please.
Thanks, bro.
Please do.
Thanks for the invite.
God, we need him here more.
But seriously though, have you guys ever loved a song in the listening party so much that you did play it back?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, tons. Not during the show, but afterwards.
But that's what I meant during the show.
Oh no, God, why would we? We're in the middle of doing a show, dude.
But what if it was so dope you wanted to hear it twice?
we're professionals.
We're professionals. We're fucking professionals.
Bitch.
Let's move on to Bonfire, the last track. Raps.
You're doing like a boss.
Wow.
Yep, I don't know. It goes something like this. All these thoughts in my head, and oddly all lead to not being said. A hobby that always got me misread. Your books, look, your
out is something that is not making it better like the cup refused to clot. Got the water heated till it boils out the pot. So hot the balloon threatens to pop. Calling from the bottom like I'm talking to a rock. Paper, scissors, cycle, never untangle the knot. Not the type of spill that you can soak up with a mop. So we burn it in the bonfire, sit around and watch. All this trapped in my head, try to hold it together, it collapses instead. Honest, I'm on edge and back to the ledge. In your books, look, you're upset that I'm keeping all these thoughts in my mind. Wanna press pause, bring it back home, rewind. My practice of habits got it all on the line. The head trippers, I'm victim of my own crime.
Alright, so that's it. That's Pigeonhole's
Pigeonhole's what?
album?
In its entirety?
In its entirety.
You know, the
Age Like Astronauts album,
Yeah.
clearly. Are you professional? You know that song? No? Alright. Check
I'm not professional.
out the My She Are You Professional song.
Don't.
No, it's good. It features
Kidding.
Christian Slater? Bale?
a Christian. It
features
features a Christian.
Batman on it.
A Christian.
Batman's on it.
I just know Christian on that.
Anyways. So that's Pigeonhole's Age Like Astronauts album.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
That track was Bonfire.
what was
And you know what? That whole album, I felt like they didn't go for what last week's album did, where it's just like, you know, a party album. This was much more mellow, relaxed.
the exact opposite?
Yeah, very
Exact
much the
opposite.
opposite. It was very kind of, you know, it's
Mellow.
it's the same thing we said about Mocha's Airport album, where we said that he's going for music that's almost background music, but that's what you want it to be. You want it to be like something you can mellow out to, although it wasn't to that extent, because this actually does grab your attention at points.
Yeah, but and you know, I think that's a good thing. You know, you can have it in the background, but at certain points you're like, oh,
At
boom,
certain points, this
boom,
does actually pull
and
you
boom,
out.
It kind of pulls you out of that and really brings you into the music.
Yeah.
So it's good that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the production on this. Like the beats were really kind of atmospheric. They give you like an impression of something that kind of fit with all of the tracks. Like they kind of put you in a kind of image or space. Like a good example would be Sea Tales. You know, for me that really reminded me
Sea
of
Tales is
the
incredible.
sea. You know.
You know what?
Yeah.
On that note, let's go to our top three, because I really am dying to hear what you guys think.
And I think there'll be a few overlaps too.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, Sea Tales, really like the beat and just all the lyrics. Really, really good fit there. Great little track. Really bubbly, especially at the end. There's some bubble noises. It's kind of cool. Always like a good bubble noise on a hip hop song.
Move on to the next track.
Sorry, next track I would say is Bonfire. That was like really the slowest track on the album, and for that respect, it stood out. You know, like we were trying to pick the banger of last week's album, but this week it was sort of like which is the most mellow track, and that was Bonfire. It kind of had this like, I don't know, like itsy bitsy spider thing going on for me, just like really really mellow. And then the other one for me was You're the Tiger. Really liked the beat at the end, like the last 30-40 seconds of that, where like we were talking before, the producer just got to do his thing, and that was a nice little treat, nice little surprise, nice little Christmas present for me. So those are my top three.
I'm actually gonna choose two of the same ones that you did. I gotta go with Sea Tales. Sea Tales was amazing. That track for me should have been the single. I'm not sure what the single was on this album. Again, I didn't really research this before we listened to it, and we didn't listen to it before because that's how we do our show. We just try we try to listen to albums very first listen and first impression, because you get the realest feedback that way. Oh, and we are the realist. So I like Sea Tales. Definitely, that has to be that has to be the top song actually.
Yeah, definitely, because that's in my top three as well.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so all three of us chose that one. I gotta go with Bonfire as well. It was a switch up between that and Voodoo, but I feel that Bonfire wins. Again, it kind of went along the same feel as Sea Tales did, just kind of relaxed, mellow, and it makes you pay attention enough that you actually want to listen to what's going on, despite the slow BPM, and it really kind of grabs you. And then I got with Hello, and I know that Hello is not going to be either one of your choices. It was kind of
definitely not Aaron's.
Oh, definitely not Aaron's. It was kind of almost an interlude, but it did something kind of interesting. It switched it up. It made it kind of a break in the album, and it had enough atmosphere going on to it that I just I don't know, I liked it.
Yeah, totally.
It was the underdog, but I felt that for me it fit.
Yeah, cool. Well, I gotta agree with you guys. Sea Tales for me. You guys nailed it on the head, so I don't really need to say anything about that track. Something.
Add something new that we haven't said about before. In 500 words.
In 500 words
or more.
Less, or more. We'll be here for a while.
Yeah. Anyway,
it takes me a while to write essays.
You know what? The production on that sounded a little bit like that guy from the Dusty.
Next.
So,
no.
Sea Tales. I really did enjoy the opening track, Voodoo. I really enjoyed the beat production, the horns, and everything like that.
Anyone else would notice that that's not the opening track, but actually track number 2. But that's cool.
Yeah, the track that actually has people on it and they actually do stuff, as opposed to the intro.
So you're saying the intro was no good? The intro was amazing, sir.
Why did you put it in your top 3?
The intro was skippable.
Move on.
Anyways, and then the third one, I'm gonna have to agree here with Aaron. You're the Tiger. I thought, we kept. As I said earlier, I was kind of waiting for the album to pick up, and of all the tracks, this was the one that like had more. Like it had you could hear the drum beat on it. You could hear, the guitars, and it really had a solid sound to it. But then again, hold on, let me finish.
Oh, finish, please.
It wasn't like a banger. It wasn't, really like in your face. It was just kind of. It was just more upbeat than the other ones, but not so much that it became a banger. Do you know what I mean?
I kind of hear what you're saying. You know what? I had the problem with that track was that the very first verse just threw me off.
Oh yeah?
I don't know if you remember the first verse or at all, but I don't know. It didn't do it for me as much as it did for you.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, I guess when I was sitting here, I got into it a little bit more. I was really listening to, the beat, and I guess I could hear it better than you could, I guess.
Well, can you tell me what the first verse was talking about? Yeah, I guess not, eh?
No, I guess, you know what? I can't.
I feel that it was talking about life and death. And just, it was talking about...
In what way?
Well, the track's called You're the Tiger. So clearly it's talking about the year that he was born in.
tigers are deadly, so of course it's supposed
No. It's the
You're talking about the year of the tiger.
Yeah, sorry,
So-
it's the
so-
Chinese calendar.
So hold on. So no. The tiger
Represents maturity and vicariousness.
and stripes.
And stripes. Also, tiger ice cream is delicious, and Calvin and Hobbes are amazing.
and therefore, by default, it is amazing.
I mean,
So
Calvin
yes,
and Hobbes is great. But
thanks for agreeing with me on my final pick. Thanks, I appreciate that. Now that we've come full circle, that's
Four
actually
circles.
that's actually 3.
4 circles.
I prefer that.
We are gonna go into a track here.
We got Sweatshop Union. We got Bill Murray. It's the title track off the Bill Murray EP. Yeah, and I was thinking that we should listen to it since it's their new album, and it was released in 2011. And I'm sure you're really gonna love it. This is the listening party. That over there is Aaron. This is Woody B. I'm P Moore. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I keep it Bill Murray. Vision real blurry and it's still early. Suntory in my breast pocket, flask in my left pocket. Yes, got the best chronic stash, that's Bill Murray. Your Chevy chasing a dream, making a scene, run around wasting your steam. Matter how hard you try, you'll never wake up and be half the man me and Bill is. Was then and still is, hands down the Bill is.
There really ain't another one. Grand like your mother's mom. Hands off the cummerbund. Chill, you ain't Murray Bill, more like O'Reilly. So try me, there's only Zoo, there's no Mos Eisley. So Pete Bankman, smoke ghost weed, rob a bank in the clown suit without shooting. Thank you. Sweatshop is the damn crew. Genius Abbott Clan Woo. Serious delirium when Bill is on his man shoes.
I keep it Murray till I'm buried. Underground dirty, even then still Murray. Steve Zissou, down to the Yukon. I keep crowds moving from the Yukon to Tucson. Top billing, nicest on the mic, yeah, still. Even cotton mouth, you could call me Cypress Bill. Murray, feel that shit. Real classic Bill Matic.
What really fucking with old Wild William? Rome with the buffalo. The ill pilgrim might be the digger. Likely the villain, but it's still just civilian. Bill up in the building. Skilled in the art of belittling idiots. Sipping hot pots of coffee, hitting rust in the cigarettes. Y'all need to kill it with that scripted gimmick shit. I spit on tenant bombs to keep it Bill legitimate.
Bill's had it. Bill into the game again. Cut like a razor's edge. Don't attempt to rein him in. Background lounge lamping, handing out the Jameson. Murray doing that kingpin impression for the lady friend. Hey, asking for the sake. Cheers to your help, Bill. Pass the food on Mackie. Actually, who really the Bill is? Classy. Gentlemen killers, Bixby. Anyone feel us? Bitch, please. We Bill of the Billers.
Who you gonna call? Bill. Who you gonna call? Bill. Murray. Bill.